Hey guys, just a quick video on the new Terrobyte. So as you can see here, just got the Terrobyte. I've already done a few missions with the client job, so I haven't got everything with the Terrobyte. Relatively cheap, but just gonna quickly show you some stuff that you can do with the client jobs. So as you see when we get in here, now I am in an invite only session, just purely because grief is bit of a hassle when you have to do any of these things, especially the client jobs. So as you can see here, you got the 6 jobs here. The first 4 are pretty easy to do. All you need is a single player. So first 2, robbery in progress, stealing money off robbers, data sweep, hacking cars to find data drives, and then the targeted data and diamond shopping. So targeted data doing the life invader mission. So both this and the diamond shopping, you do need the drone. So when you're buying the Terrobyte, just make sure that you do get the drone with it, just so you can do these 2 missions. The last 2 you need to have extra people in there to play with. So doing an invite only session could be a good way to get some easy money. The money does break down when you play with more people, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, so the money that you get for each of these, if you are just basing off the base amount of money, you get about 30,000 per job. You get 500 extra per minute over 10 minutes, so the maximum you can get for these is 35,000. A good way to make money if you do one of these jobs. There is a cooldown, so as you can see here, I've just done the diamond shopping, so there is a half-an-hour cooldown between doing the next job, and then once you complete a job, there is a 4-minute cooldown before you're able to go into another client job. So once you do a job, if you've got these in a public session, you can do one of these and then jump back into a client job, or you can go and do a VIP work, especially if you're in invite only. Because these are free roam jobs, you can do the client jobs and then do VIP work. So if you want to do headhunter or sightseer or any of that sort of stuff, you can do that in between jobs and then come back, do another one, and then go and rinse and repeat and do the same thing. So that's all I've been doing. So as you can see, like, I've been able to rack up just under 200,000, and I haven't been playing that long, maybe just over an hour. So maybe not the quickest way of making money, but it is a good way to make money without having to do too much. So yeah, so the Mark II oppressor, if you have that, you've got the bay here to do your customization. If you do the 5 client jobs, you can get the Mark II oppressor cheaper, so it is worth getting. Saves you just under $1 million on getting the Mark II oppressor. The other thing is upgrading the truck. So when you're doing it in your nightclub, you can improve all the armor and the engine and everything, suspension, which I found did help, because the truck's not that slow. I mean, it's actually quite fast. The only negative thing I have found with the Terrobyte, considering its armor level, is the windows, so the windscreen. So like, if you've got griefers happening in your session, you know, the truck will take quite a bit of damage. So you know, you can take about, I think one of the other streamers did about 31 rockets, and you know, that's pretty intense. But if you get headshot through your windscreen, unfortunately, for some weird reason, the windscreens are bulletproof, so you can get taken out pretty quickly. But like I said, it's quite fast. A few little tips with the client jobs. So the first 2, the robbery in progress and the data sweep, you don't need to use the Terrobyte to get to those missions. My tip is to use the buzzard for the robbery in progress. Get over there quick. You're able to get in, get the money, get out, and not have to worry about the cops. Data sweep, you can just have your personal vehicle. I use the Duke of Doom armoured vehicle, get there quick, take a bit of damage, pretty simple. The only one the two that I've done so far, which is the Life Invader mission and the Diamond mission, you do need to have the Terrobyte to go to the mission start and to complete. So just keep that in mind. There are simple ways of doing the first two missions, but the next two you do need to use the truck. So simple way of making money. I know that there are some positive videos and some negative videos. The only thing that I have really negative beside the armor, which I mentioned, the windscreens, is the cooldown when you get killed by people in the mission. So like I've had a few times last night where I was just about to complete the mission and got blown up, and so you have that half an hour cooldown which stops you from being able to complete that mission again. What would be good, in my opinion, if you didn't have the cooldown for being killed, but at least half that cooldown, make it like 15 minutes or something like that, just so that it's not so bad. Having to wait the half an hour can be quite painful. The other thing is with the Terrobyte, you can do your resupply quests. So with your MC businesses and things, you can do your supplies. So the only thing you can't do is you can't buy your supplies. So all of these, so the biker supplies and then things like that, you have to actually go and do the steal missions rather than buying it. The ones that you don't have to do that is the vehicle cargo and I think the gun running supplies. So that stuff is pretty cool. So you don't need to go all the way back to your CEO office. You can just do it straight from the truck. So there is, I guess, if you're into doing the steal missions, then sweet. But if you're wanting to save time, probably better just to fly over to your businesses, pay for the resupply, and then go back to your truck. But the vehicle cargo and that is pretty cool. So you don't have to go back to your CEO office. You can just do it straight from there. So maybe do you maybe do some client jobs and then steal a car. So if your garage is full with standard and mid-range cars, you're only going to get top range cars. So that has a huge benefit if you're wanting to make your money quick. So just to keep that in mind when doing these jobs. The Terrobyte is good. It's a well worth purchase. You don't have to get all the upgrades and things. You can just get the truck and do the basic missions. So if you don't want to do the drone, you can do these two, but just remember you're not going to make that much money straight away. I haven't done these two yet, but I'm pretty sure you'll be using the drone in at least one of those. So the drone is a little bit extra, but well worth it. I think you'll make your money back on all of that relatively quickly, and the more people you have playing, the quicker you can get some of these jobs done. And like I said, if you have a good playlist going, you can get through quite a bit and make a lot of money. So my suggestion is do one of these jobs, maybe do VIP work, maybe even do a vehicle cargo, and then come back, do a next job, and just rinse and repeat that cycle, and you should earn quite a bit of money in a short amount of time. So anyway guys, that's just a quick little video on the Terrobyte. Hope you enjoyed it. If you do, hit the subscribe and the like button. I do post, we'll be posting videos regularly, not every day, but a couple times a week, so stay tuned and we'll see you next time.